Small bet,
55,000 to call.
but he won't get paid.
Move the button, please.
Clive will take in a welcome pot. He missed his big blind and his small blind. Coming back late from dinner. So just restoring equilibrium. Picks up the big and small blind and as well as the raise from Rashid. Here's the outer table, Clayton, Marco Nokia, Giovanni Zanetti, Hagai Dayani.
Queen 6 for Olvin. Clive suited king here, might fancy something under the gun, +2. Decides to get rid of it.
40,000 to
to
call.
Jared.
Call.
Triple
Option
comes
to
in
raise.
with a 6-5.
Check.
He's hit a 5, but 2 hearts for Manesh in the big blind.
50.
Manesh bets 50. Chubal will call with his second pair.
Check.
Adds a straight draw for Manesh. He's got a combo draw here on the turn. It'll increase the bet because of that.
130,000.
It makes it 130,
130 to call.
and that'll get rid of Chubal. Well, the players starting to settle in after the dinner break. Things heating up a little now. It was very subdued when they first got back.
Change that. Okay. Yeah. It's Alvin's.
We're off to the next hand. Ahmed will be under the gun. 2.8 million, 71 bigs. By his own admission, played very few hands in the previous session. When he sat down, he said, I haven't played so few hands for a long time in a session. It was a shortened session, just the 1 hour before they went on dinner break.
This could be the moment for our friend Mr. Jared Jardine.
10 bigs. Under the gun +2.
Good luck, young man.
All in.
King 3, you'll not see it. Edgar out the way quickly.
Chubal folds.
8-6 offsuit for Manesh. What has Alvin got? 8-6. Sorry, Queen 6.
So that one will get through as well from Jared.
Oh, yeah, pick himself up a rotation. So well done.
So he's finding that one hand per rotation. The previous rotation was the ace-king that he put through. Just surviving by doing that, not getting blinded down. And then he needs at some point for somebody to call something or to take 2 hands in a rotation to start chipping up.
Only one over the ship line.
One too close. Try to.
So the boarders run out 4 cards straight there. I don't know how the action went for somebody to have a deuce.
We're dealing on the feature table.
To call.
Nothing for anybody yet. Up to Edgar, 10-9 off. So Chubble.
Raise to 100,000.
Makes it 100,000. Manesh gets out the way with the King 5.
100,000 to call.
Alvin, King Jack. He folds.
I'll have one, please. Abdul said you must.
Ahmed 7 deuce suited. Chubble has got ace king here. And Ahmed gives up his big blind.
Pass the button.
Once you went for the sweet, I knew I was smart.
Give me that back. And send somebody to give me 3 more.
Fight. The battle.
Jared under the gun. Can't play that. Well, shouldn't say can't, it would be prudent not to. Rashid folds.
Not even 1,000.
Edgar, he's folded. Chubble's out the way. Nobody finding anything. All the way to Alvin. The Doyle suited on the button.
Raise.
He puts in the raise.
Just a call, eh? Just a call.
800.
You said 100. Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. It's a raise to 100.
Interesting hand for Ahmed here. So the semi-premium, short-handed.
And when he's played these hands, he 3-bets and he doesn't. There we go.
All in.
Jams it all in. He's not going to play out of position. And he picks up the plus 180k. He's using his stack, much bigger stack than the players either side of him. So it comes with a fairly low risk that they're going to have to really wake up with a monster to call their whole stack. The gentleman from Lithuania, how do you pronounce his name, Gary? Or did you find out from him?
I've absolutely no idea. And I think his parents threw the Scrabble letters in the bag, picked out a handful for the front name, and picked out the other handful for the back name.
Cheapers. It's a mouthful.
Nice man.
Yeah, it looks like Dujaris. I mean, his first name, but I have no idea. I mean, I'm taking a flyer.
Well, it's Eastern European, so it's there'll be some emphasis somewhere in there. Probably nice for Rashid.
Raise to 100,000.
Makes it 100k.
100,000 to call.
Nothing for Alvin. Queen Jack on the button for Ahmed. He'll fold that.
No, I think this is a call rather than a shove because he knows Rashid, or even a fold. But I like a call here. And see what Rashid does. No, he decides that it's too much of a risk.
And he doesn't want to risk his stack because his biggest concern is if I flop an ace, where do I stand? And then I might end up doing my whole stack with a bad kicker. So you can understand him being cautious. I'm of the philosophy for that one blind extra, I'd like to see a flop. I think you are as well.
Yeah, but the caution is that Rashid can come over the top of him if he just flats.
Yeah. In the small blind now, Rashid's in the big blind. Rashid had done that from under the gun.
40,000 to call.
The min raise. It goes out the way. Alvin folds. Ahmed 10-8 suited.
85. Raise. $85,000 to call.
Jared with the 7-8 suited, yeah.
It is all very cagey.
Yeah, 9-4 off in the big, throws it away.
Put the aircons on now, eh? You feel like going to this up? Do earlier. Wouldn't know with the jacket, but when I came in, I saw feeling a bit cold.
There is a view, I don't know if that's the satellite or the main event 1A. I see Mariette there, so probably day 1A. Yeah, Navs Nike is sitting there as well. Gareth Khalil. Doc Lottering, Oki in the background. Coming round to players we don't know. You saw this lady in the set the other night as well.
$40,000 to call.
Chival's out the way. Round to Manesh. 8-7 suited. He says it's from too early. Alvin. Ace-6 off.
Raise to 100,000. Life.
King Queen suited for Jared. Is this his moment to put it all in? Facing a raise.
Well, Alvin's going to look him up, so he knows that.
Can he be folding that at this point?
All in.
His answer is no.
So he's going to be flipping with Alvin. Unless
Rashid is,
Alvin decides that.
yeah.
Oh wow!
Alvin's got a 1.1 million stack, and to call another 350, 400 off that, I think
Yeah,
he was
I hear you,
concerned.
but I figured he would call him. You know,
Yeah.
Alvin's a very astute player. You're not putting money in there unless you know you can call the short stack. You know.
Absolutely.
Okay. You come through.
Anyhow, the
You
good
want
news
the
is that Jared picks up 100k.
Yeah, Mr. Sun, the big fat duck.
Water as well, please.
Is that our visitor from Canada?
Michael Smith.
You can just tap, it's fine.
It's an easy one to remember.
And then they want
And
some
Nick
Common name in
Hanoi.
the English telephone directory.
3 star waters.
Smith.
And sorry, excuse me.
And Nick Hanoi.
I had the bill to play earlier. I think it was appetizer, 23 rounds.
The big pot brewed there. Time bank is in. All in button is in.
Sorry. Sorry.
So Manesh under the gun.
Just realizing now. What's that?
80 to call.
Pocket aces for Ahmed.
85.
Raise to 85,000. 85,000 to call.
And point to note there, Ahmed never changed this pre-flop open at all for the aces or whatever. Kept it the same.
Keeps
It's
it
a
hidden.
bad moment. Oh wow, what a good fold.
Great discipline.
Well played, Jared. Rashid is in position here on the button.
And he's wanted to see flops in position, but he folds to Ahmed's early open. So 2 good folds by the players. Even Chubel doesn't defend his big blind with the king 6 off, and Ahmed will get that through. I'm sure Rai smile inside.
Move
Outwardly,
the button, Edgar.
doesn't change expression at all.
So things to note in that hand. Ahmed doesn't change his opening strategy. Number 1. Number 2, Rashid has changed gears now. Changed gears for the good. He's stopped being a bit. He's tightened his range up a little bit. You can see there's a 49,000 round bubble coming in the next 7 or 8 dropouts. And there's $1 million up top, and he's got enough chips to win it, and the skills. So he's changed gears. Trust me. You see there's no chatter. There was no nothing. He looked down, didn't defend, just got rid of it. Thank you very much. Let's move on. So some notable changes. Even Clive's quiet.
Yeah, perfectly summed up there. And interesting that Jared as well didn't want to get tangled with the 5s.
Clive.
If it was folded to Jared, no doubt he would have made a move with him.
Oh yeah, for sure. But big stack, big player.
Raise to 100.
No problem.
Yes, exactly. It was appetizer. Ginger ale.
Big blind, Elvin. What's up?
No, here we go. This one.
Where?
We'll order another one.
Oh, okay.
There's Imran Moon giving the camera a friendly wave. Ranet Shamani. Rajiv. Neville Robertson, Kojak himself.
Sharon. Rashid.
This is Rashid's range.
Raise 85,000.
Alvin Jack 10 suited in the big blind. You might like to defend his blind with that, guys.
I think if I was him, I would do that.
He's got 1 million chips. Geez, he won't want to see diamonds.
All in. All in.
Wow, he's not defending, he's jamming.
He's attacking.
It's
Best form of defense? Attack.
Indeed.
Rashid's asked for a count, but I don't see him calling it off with ace-6.
one, two.
Considering what you said about him just changing gears and tightening up, and it would be a fairly loose call with ace-6.
Yeah, I don't see him calling.
135.
Yes.
Or 145.
I mean, how much he put in? 100k? Nothing, 80.
1 million
It's
for
an easy get out. If he calls this, it'll be
Should be 1,045,000, huh?
1,035,000.
35.
35?
1 million and 35.
Ah, it's 85, not 25.
I think it would be a little loose.
Yeah.
He knows that he shouldn't be calling this. You know, you're just frizzing away chips. There's the
give you
fold
credit,
coming.
brother.
Back of the hand helicopter. Well played, Alvin Pile.
It's the kind of hand you can jam back with. If you do get called, you're probably going to be live. Flops well. Can make straights, flushes, etc. Trips, two pair, whatever. And sometimes just hitting your jack or 10 will be good enough. Used to get him with Gareth Hudson. I'm sure you've caught up with him during the week.
Yeah, a couple of times. He's moved down here now. If he doesn't live up north anymore. So Clive, right, the pitcher be under the gun.
Small blind. 40 to call.
Ace queen for Rashid.
Raise to 100,000.
Take it off, can I just put it off?
100,000 to call.
So a couple of the bigger stacks going heads up here.
Check.
2 hearts here for Ahmed.
Nothing going for Rashid.
Queen, Ace Queen is actually ahead, but statistically it's the draw makes it behind.
Puts in the continuation. A fairly heavy one.
95,000.
I think it looked a lot, but he's just
Yeah,
that's
it
a
did
controlling
look-
bet. That's,
It
that's
looked
wrong.
so much. He made it look a lot by the amount of the denominations he took.
Well, there's no version of Ahmed folding. It's whether or not he's going to raise this. Just takes the flat.
Flats it. Wants to get paid if he gets there.
It's red, but the wrong red. Now Rashid takes the front with the queen.
Check.
Ahmed, of course, has a gut shot as well now to his nut flush draw.
$180.
Rashid bets 180,000.
Yep, 9 outs for Ahmed.
$180,000 to call.
Remember, Rashid was the pre-flop raiser here. Ahmed called the 60 on top of his blind. Ahmed checked, Rashid bet, Ahmed called. On the turn, Ahmed checked, Rashid's bet again. So Rashid's been the aggressor all the way through.
Ahmed makes the call.
Looking to hit the miracle heart here. There's no other cards that can help him apart from the jack.
I actually think you'll get paid better if the jack comes than the heart.
Neither come.
So blank.
Check.
Good check back, because often if you bet it, Ahmed at this stage, he repops you hard.
It's queen.
And Rashid will take in a nice pot there. It never really got inflated or anything like that, though, I guess.
No, nobody got out of line.
Yeah.
A tacit understanding.
So everybody's starting to tighten up a little as they start approaching that money bubble. So a little ways away
No,
still.
no. Yeah.
Paying 9, there's 16 players remaining.
100%.
But I mean, they're really getting close to the business end line. Everybody wants the opportunity to win that 1 million on top. Nobody wants to misstep now. You can't win the tournament now, but you can definitely lose it.
With more chips. Good luck, brother.
Wait until the hand is finished.
Alright, come on.
$85. 85.
85. Raise to 85. $85.
How much more?
5 more. Thank you.
Regardless, the results of the atrocious.
Nico, you went out.
Six that side. Hey, take this. Take this.
You went out.
Raise to 200,000.
Good luck, brother.
So we've lost 2 players on the outer table. They're down to 6. Jared is being balanced to them.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Good luck, guys. See you just now.
Thank you, man.
Give them, eh?
They raised to 650,000.
So 3 bet here by Alvin, and now Ahmed with the pocket 10s, 4 betting. So Triple raised, Alvin 3 bet, and Ahmed from the small blind has 4 bet. Triple is a quick folder. stare down. Alvin is staring him down. Ahmed has glanced at him a few times, giving one another the stare in the eyes.
All in.
That's a call.
All in and call. Ace 8 versus pocket 10s. So, Alvin
Finesse.
thought Ahmed was at it here
Jack queen. Queen.
and has put it all in. There's a 10 straight. Oh, quads.
Quads.
Flops, quads. It's all done.
Hey, if you flash, you get some extras.
The ace comes, but it's irrelevant now.
That's straight.
That's great. When you find a hit.
GG.
First real hand I've had.
So
Sorry, what's that?
big pot there for Ahmed. After he 4-bet, there was no way he was folding that. Alvin making a move.
Nice one.
It's a new bet. You a small blind. Okay. So you just press.
Must be
So we
nice.
bid Alvin farewell.
All of 5 bet with 10s. And he's going to do that. Very well deserved.
Sit open.
We got 6 over there, bro. No, sorry. 7.
Flops him pretty much dead.
Okay.
Quadruches.
Yeah, 7, bro. 7, 6. No suffering, huh? What a flop, man.
So Ahmed eliminates Alvin with the quads, flopping quads there.
And Alvin has departed. So we should get a player coming into the table, I believe.
No, guys, they took Tubal away because they were 6 on the other table, so we 6.
Jabal's still here.
Not Tubal, Jared. Sorry, Jared. They took Jared Jardine away
Okay.
because they were down to 6 on the outer table, so they 7 there now, and we're 6 here. So there are 13 players left.
Okay.
Two spades
So
exposed.
2 players fell quickly at the other table. They moved Jared, and just after they moved Jared,
40 to call.
Alvin was eliminated
Okay.
I'm at 2 of spades.
as you were busy sorting something out with the internet. So Ahmed with 4.1 million now after that hand. Raises the button with ace 9.
Check open. Check.
So Ahmed raising. Rashid in the big blind
130,000.
had called as well as a Clive. On the flop,
130 to call.
Clive checked. Rashid with his gut shot has bet out. Ahmed has top pair with top kicker. And he makes the call. Clive with king 10.
Live.
He'll get out the way. So there are 8 outs for Rashid, top of the screen. Five is not one of
Check a
them.
bit.
Rashid continues his story.
115,000.
Keeping
115
it
to call. What's up?
380.
How much is the bet? 115.
And Ahmed pumps it up now on the turn.
380. 380 to call. Call.
Rashid makes the call. Still looking for a queen, a jack, or a 10. Ace is not the card he needed.
Check a bit.
2 pair now for Ahmed. Puts the time bank in, doesn't want to just give it up. But he knows he can't take this one away. Oh my word.
$620.
620,000. He's
620 to call.
playing it as if he's got a set. Ahmed was top 2 pair. $2 million in the pot, 620 to call. I think his hand's just too strong. He's not going to fold. Not only that, he repops it.
1.4 million.
And Rashid has folded.
Can I have a bank?
You play home, brother. You play home. Like that.
Yeah. You moved it.
It was that two that he burned.
Say again?
The two. Turn it over.
That's what fucked me up, and I promise you I knew it. Because if he has the fucking 2, he's going nowhere. That's poker. Lucky. I think you didn't know that the 2 of spade was his card. When he told you, I meant 2 of spade.
I knew.
Ah, okay.
I knew before he told me. I heard he said to us.
Okay, yeah. Because you went around on the back.
No, it was just, actually I knew.
So what did he give you?
I don't have a 2 in my hand.
He give you 9s, 10s, 8s?
He didn't give me a pair also. I don't have a pair in my hand.
Nice hand.
Small blind. Ahmed,
Nice hand.
Thanks.
How much?
20.
Oh, we're still 20.
42 call.
So Jack 7 for Jubal, you'll fold. Manesh, Jack 10 suited, says too early. Ahmed, Queen Deuce, fold. King Queen suited on the button for Clive.
Reasonable hand. In
Yeah.
position.
Nice hand on the button.
He seems to shed a few chips
Raise to
though.
110,000.
Yeah, he's on 1.2 million, Clive.
It's lovely how you go outside and there's a ripple around the room that's like, I heard that Ahmed flop quads, is that right? Gets out quick, eh? It's hilarious.
Yeah, and that one you could discuss because it was exposed. Because it would have been up on the big screens as well.
Oh yeah, the ripple went out. And then Fat Duck said to me, please come over and give me some luck. And of course, he got 4 callers in one hand. So he wanted me to stay with him. I was like, no.
2 of spades cost you, eh?
Say again?
2 of spades cost you. 2 of spades.
Made no difference to that, I promise you that. Mine.
What? You were dedicated to bluff till the end, that's what you mean?
No, I didn't say that. I'm just saying it
That's the only
didn't.
reason. I mean, what you're going to do with the deuce of spade then? What you're going to do there on the board with deuce of spade?
Maybe I had 9 something.
Oh, okay, yeah. Cool, yeah.
So what difference would it have made? I had 9-2 and 9-5. I had a 9, so whether she gave me a 2 or a 5 would have been the same thing. I would have still had 2 bets.
Oh, definitely. 110.
Raise to 110,000.
To whoever you want, not to me.
So Clive finding a run of cards. Yeah, he had the King Queen of Spades before. Now the Ace Queen of Spades and
110.
folding Ace Jack, Edgar. Tubal is defending with Ace 9. So him and Clive will lock horns again. You see the little smile on Tubal's face. So top pair
Chocolate.
for Clive, 9 for Tubal.
$155. Call. Check.
Clive bet 155. Tubal called. Tubal checks the turn. So 5 is a brick. Clive continues with his top pair.
215.
Have a free look, I'll show you.
Both.
Both. I don't want you to get lucky, I'll show you both. What do you think I have? Can you show me too? Oh, you eat something this time, eh? You sneaky fellow. I'm not gonna bluff you, boy.
Banter between Clive and Tubal continues.
At this level. You should decide who you need to bluff. You are never gonna bluff.
So we'll move on to the next hand. Clive stacking chips again. He's had 2 nice hands in a row.
No, you're never getting all of it. I mean, it's got. I'm looking for a heart on the turn. Would be great.
So Ahmed with the 10
40,000
deuce
to call.
folds. Clive king
Lines
5
up
now.
next hand.
He'll take a rest after the 2 big hands. Rashid out the way. He shed a lot of chips in that hand to Ahmed.
Raise to 100,000.
Edgar raising from the button. Manesh 3 deuce in the big. He says the Rigby is not for me.
Right, blinds up 30, 50. 30,000, 50,000, 50,000 on a big blind ante.
Are you staying here for another hour?
No idea.
So blinds are up, 30,000, 50,000. Big blind ante of 50, as you heard the dealer announce.
I have no ideas.
Yeah, they are 6.
Yeah, 6, 6.
No, they're 7. They were 7. He moved when we were 8, 6.
Oh.
If no one is gone, there should be 7 still.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 7.
Yeah, 13 players remain, 9 will get paid.
Evening, yeah.
So really down to the business end.
Raise to 110,000.
Edgar raising the pocket sevens to 110. Tribbles out the way. Manesh is folded. Round to Ahmed in the big blind. Queen 7, the computer hand. And he'll fold that. And you see he's up to 5.3 million now. He's had a few big pots after the break. He was moaning that he played so few hands before the break. And he's had some monsters since, flopping quads to eliminate Alvin Pillay in a big hand. And then taking a big pot off Rashid. And then just generally chipping away, raising and taking blinds and antes. There is the other table. So Hagar Dayani's still there, Clayton, Marco's still there. Jared Jordini's there, the two Diamond Boys are there, Jody van Wyk and Gian Richards. And then our player from Lithuania, Dushiaris.
Edgar, just pass me the cards. Thank you. 50,000 to call. Raise to 115,000.
So Dinesh has been eliminated from there. Fayad as well. Yeah, Reza the Brains, they've all gone. So Giovanni Zanetti as well. All been eliminated.
The 2 of spades, different thing.
Sorry.
He wants to show you the 2 of spades. You want to see it?
You don't have to. You're going to cry.
5. Yeah, lines are 30.
Okay.
Big
Did I
blind
miss
50,
anything?
50.
You know, nothing much.
We're just setting up a camera on the other table
In the
so we can see if there's any all-ins and the like.
It's just Ahmed growing his stack all the time. He's over 5.3
There we go.
million
There's
now.
a couple of all-in players here. Don't know what table that is. Let's just zoom out there.
Quad
50,000
10s again. Marco
Looks
eliminating.
like yeah, I think is that Jody van Beek.
Yeah. I don't know if he's covered. They're checking it. Or if he is actually eliminated.
He was
Race.
flying earlier, huh?
He was. He was on the
120.
sun run when he was here on the feature table for a while.
120,000 to call.
They'll knock my chips down, eh?
Looks like they're going to Marco Nukia.
Wow, and he's got a big stack going there now.
Well, it looks like Jody's leaving. Well played, Jody. Pleasure having you on the table today.
Now, Marco was almost out the door. He was walking off, as he said. Found the card to bring him back. And look how he's flown since then. So Clive with pocket kings here. After it was raised and called.
Raise.
They raised to 380.
380 chipperoonies.
380 to call.
Manesh is not calling this, I'm sure. Sorry, not Manesh, Jabal.
A nice hand to raise, not to call a big
Back
three
to
bet.
Ahmed.
Oh, you won, okay?
You don't have to show.
Sure.
Two black things.
So clever.
So we are 6 and 6 now. 12 players left.
Yeah, when we get down to 10, we'll go hand for hand. Because 9 get paid, it'll be the bubble. And the 9 that get paid will in fact be the final table as well.
Yeah. So Jared looks like he's chipped up a little bit, and Gian looks very short stacked there, glancing on the outside.
Yeah, I saw Jared double up as I walked by just now. I didn't see Gian stuck. Jared doubled up through the big Lithuanian guy.
Pre flop, all in pre.
Jacks versus ace 5 or ace 6 or something suited.
What hand? Million. That means somebody got 11 million.
Raise 110,000.
110,000 to raise for Manish.
We raise to 290,000.
Ahmed using his stack now to 3-bet a lot. Let go out the way.
Oh wow.
All in.
Manish takes a stand, goes all in with the ace jack off.
$1.3.
Almost 1.3 million.
It's another million for Ahmed to call.
There you go, get away from this.
Just going off this stuff.
So Manish aware of what Ahmed's doing, 3-betting a lot with a big stack. Takes a stand with the ace jack off, jabs back over the top.
Okay.
As you can see Gian's stack there on the short side. Don't see any yellows, just a few blues.
Under the gun, no good. Only good queens here. So let's see if he continues in the trends. I've been raising about 105, 110.
Raise to 110,000.
Yep, standard bet from Ahmed. Doesn't vary.
Keeps it exactly the same pre. Chibble decides to defend his big blind. No help for him on the flop though.
Check a bit.
Eddie.
80,000. 80 to call. Oh,
It's 80,000 and that gets the job done.
Can I get 100?
move the button, please.
Thanks.
Big blind, Minesh.
Looking at all the stacks going around. King 10 for Ahmed under the gun.
50,000 to call. Raise to 110,000.
Up to Edgar. A7 on the button, facing the opening raise. He's out the way. Triple King Jack in the small blind. Makes the call.
110 to call.
So Manesh. Comes along for the price.
Check a bit.
No help for anybody on the flop.
Ahmed.
Ahmed is a pre-flop aggressor. When he continues, he'll probably take this one down.
125.
125,000. 125 to call.
Jabal picking up calling chips.
Yeah, he's having none of it. He's floating one.
Well, he's miles ahead at the moment. And you can't believe it. Ahmed binks a 10 on the turn. Bit of run good there for you, eh?
The problem is it gives Chibble an up and down and a club draw, but it's a lesser club draw than Ahmed's. So it might get Chibble into a little trouble, yeah? He'll want a non-club 9 or ace
There's an
on the
all
river.
in the on the other table, by the way. I'm just watching it on the preview.
Check a bit.
480.
I don't know if there's. I don't
480,000.
think there's a call yet. We'll see. You continue to follow the action there, Mark.
So when check on the turn when Ahmed hit his 10, Chibble now comes out firing the river.
And Jehan gets his all in through, by the way.
Those fingers are cocked as if to fold. Now he's reaching for chips. Changed. He's going to make the call. And the 10 is good.
Ding.
Then change.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been good for you.
Money goes in if it's a club.
Huh?
It's a club, the money goes in.
Dead seat. Totally dead seat.
Move the button.
So another big pickup for Ahmed. Still the 6 players out there. Gian on the little shorter side. Jared as well, not exactly flush. Edgar also, his stack has dwindled a little over the last while. Not played many hands. Manesh had that one big pickup when he came over the top of Ahmed's 3-bet.
Thought you had a 10-2 of spades there. Hey? This time you don't have it.
Last time I gave you, you used it against me. That's a bit. Yeah, I shouldn't do that again. Just remember that I gave it to you.
I'll try not to.
I'll try not to get out of line again. I'll help myself.
The next 20 seconds.
Ahmed, one time back from the previous hand. Thanks, cuz.
Felt like you were 3-betting me like it. But you were.
They have 9s.
Raise 215,000.
Clive raising with the ace-8 suited. And his stack has grown nicely.
Sit down on the stage.
When he first came to us before the break, he was on 540k. He's up to 1.9 before he put that bet in.
Call.
I'm planning to actually fold.
Rashid flats with the king-queen suited.
Also thought you had less chips.
Ace 10 for Tubal now on the button.
Definitely called.
Been a raise and a call in front of him. Comes along. It's opening a squeeze spot for either Manesh or Ahmed. Manesh doesn't have it. Ahmed says no. He's getting out the way.
9, 8, 8 suited.
I don't have that.
So up and down for Clive. A gut shot for Tubal and a second nut flush draw for Rashid.
155,000.
Clive continues.
155 to call.
I don't think Rashid's going anywhere with that hand. Makes the call. Tubal now with the gutty. And backdoor hearts with the ace. Comes along.
Check. Check a bit.
6 on the turn doesn't change anything. Clive is still ahead. The 10 on the river. Clive makes his straight. Rashid has missed totally.
165,000. 165.
Rashid not happy.
Yeah, he's not happy he doesn't get there. And Tubal hits his 10, but no good.
Right.
Nice. How much? 1? Ace 10.
165. 15,000 more. 15,000 more. Thank you.
It's a nice hand for Clive.
Unlucky boy.
Andre Reda has just
the
watched on the
button, please.
stream when Ahmed made the quads against Alvin. He said Ahmed will be hard to stop now.
Rashid?
There's an all-in on the outer table.
If you move it in.
Very fluent.
Jared looks like he's all in
Not very fluent, but I understand 100%.
with Marco.
Because we're It's French.
So Portuguese,
Spanish.
French,
Yeah.
English,
English.
Arabic.
And Marco looks like he's paying Jared off.
تكلم تمام حبيبي ما في مشكلة.
So Marco paying Jared
I'm
off
sure he's
there.
playing a lot. Really, yeah, that's amazing. One of the best skills to have. You can speak any language,
Missing
no
just
matter
the-
what.
Yeah,
you
Jared
do in
gets
life,
paid
you'll
by
never be
Marco.
enough.
Russian and Mandarin. That's it.
Mandarin's also. This, if you can just speak Mandarin, you'll
And that's a big
never
pot
be
for
out of money.
Jared.
You'll always have a job.
Puts
Yeah,
him
you're right. It's a lot of yellows and blues in there.
full double up for Jared.
And good for him. Obviously, moving tables was the right move.
VPs, you can
Yeah, good catalyst for him.
Yeah, back to the feature table.
VPs. Can't work one of them out, Edgar.
Rashid getting a little frustrated. He had 3.35 million chips when he came to us before the break, and he's down to 1.5 now. And
Raised to
nothing's really been
150,000.
going his way. Getting a little frustrated. He's been picking up big draws, not getting there. Tried a big move against Ahmed. Ahmed called him off on the river. And he was bluffing. So Edgar raising with the sevens. Clive in the big blind, 7 deuce suited.
Much as I hate to freaking fold my blinds, I think it's the second nut low. Is that the second nut low?
Aiden dominated.
Is that the second nut low?
Edgar's not played many hands, eh?
Call with it,
Very
man.
few.
You normally play with it. Sí. Más malo es más malo.
There's another tournament starting out there, 5K Hyper Turbo. So there's the satellite for a main, there's day 1A, and there's the high roller being concluded, and now 5K Turbo.
Bra.
This guy killed us.
50,000 to come.
110.
Raise to 110,000.
So Rashid in his big blind.
1-5.
Manesh is raised. He asks Manesh how much you're playing. Makes the call.
Check a bit.
Queen and a gut shot for Rashid. Gut shot for Manesh.
Check. $80,000.
Manesh continues with 80.
80,000 to call. To raise to 180,000.
Rashid raises. Manesh comes along, wants to see what Rashid does on the turn. And if he can dink a 10,
Two pair no for Rashid.
but brings a 4 card straight on board. Will Manesh bluff at this?
Check.
And he checks back. Flush comes on board now as well.
170. 170 to call.
Gives it up. And I think that was the 4-card straight and all the other draws and the flush they got there, etc.
Like the 10, eh?
So just a note to everybody, we are watching on the other camera on the other table. So if we get any updates, there you go. In fact, there's the shot on cue. If we get any updates of there's all-ins, we'll switch as soon as we can. As you can see by the table, there's 6 players on that table, 6 on the front table, I believe, still. So we're down to 12.
And we have an all-in.
On cue.
I don't know who had the 8s and who
We'll
had the
zoom
9s
out and
there.
have a look.
Gian was all-in and
Yeah, I
got
think
called.
So it's our Lithuanian friend paying Jihan. Anyhow, when we lose 2 more players, it doesn't matter where from, the tables will be balanced 5-5. And we'll play hand for hand. And the bubble will burst there. And then we'll go to redraw for final table. And everybody on the final table will be in the money. Top 9 get paid. Good camera work there. Thank you, Ivan. And we're back to the action on the feature table.
So both shorter stacks having doubled up on the outer tables, Gian, and before that Jared had doubled up.
I see Andrew Reader says Ahmed will be hard to stop. He's hard to stop any time, to be honest. But
He's raised with King Deuce here. It's been called by Rashid and by Edgar, the 2 blinds.
Six, 7, 8. So 2 pair for Edgar.
1 pair for Rashid.
Check.
Nothing for Ahmed.
Check.
Checks back. Rashid gonna rip that straight now.
125,000.
You see Edgar reached for chips straight away with these 2 pair. Ahmed gets out the way.
Nines, queens, or 7s.
Check. Check.
Edgar's 2 pairs good.
2 pairs.
Tienes el 9.
Yeah. 2 pair is good. A welcome pot for Edgar.
There we go. All in on the outside table.
Again, 4s versus aces.
We'll zoom out, see where the cash is going.
Aces hold.
It's a good board for me.
But I'm just saying, I'm waiting.
Looks like the second double up for Gian.
He's on a bit of a roll.
Yeah, and that's a big double up now. Having just doubled up and
That's coming
Marco's
from Marco.
paying him.
Wow.
4 cards straight.
Looks like it's action stations on that outer table.
Level, buddy. It's just onlookers here.
So suddenly Clayton is now the shortest stack on that outer table. You can see he's only got 1 yellow and a few blues.
Paddle. Here it's fair game.
my God.
Paddle, you got no chance. No chance, my brother.
Oh my God.
Here it's fair.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You can
I'm gonna
come
get
with
this
your-
Monster Jam
and
crew.
How often you play?
you
I
can
get
come
these
with
oaks to come film a game between
brother.
us.
Anything you can come.
And come see you.
Ah, they must come.
And how,
Bullet must come.
how often are you playing?
I'm gonna tell Mike to come.
That in about a week.
Mike must bring a camera.
Together.
I want him to catch you on the floor when you're all sprawled out.
I
Rolling
didn't know
around.
such a game existed. I should have heard about it. At all.
Ahmed ace queen.
Raised to 110,000.
Clive folds. Rashid out the way, up to Tubal. And he's out the way.
That's unfair. You can't get me.
Ahmed will take
Can I
down
tell
then.
him to film us the next game we play? You sure, Eddie?
You have to.
I'm telling you.
Wait, gonna catch you
gonna be in
doing
your
that,
favor.
gonna catch you doing that, gonna catch you on the floor, sprawling around, crawling on all fours.
Okay. We'll arrange it.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
Ooh, I can't wait. I had like a 4-day rest. Eaten enough KFC and muchachos the last 4 days. I'm feeling good.
Protein build up.
Ah, man.
Nando's.
Nah. I like muchachos over, and I don't really eat that in Cape Town unless I'm in the casino. So much prefer that over Nando's.
I got to tell you, Ahmed, I'm with you. I can't stand Nando's. Overpriced and too much heat in their meat. Even the lemon as well. Don't like that either.
The place before there, the place before was called Bukharos, one of the nicest Indian restaurants in Cape Town. I don't know why they changed it. It was there since I can remember coming to a casino, 2008. They changed it in the last year. I don't know why.
They got it at Monty the same, nothing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it changed from Barrage to Taba, right?
Race.
It was Barrage, now it's Taba,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it was large.
Tubal raises.
5,000.
Bukhara, it's in town, like the waterfront side.
Yeah.
I think amazing, this Indian food.
Move the button, please.
So raise and take there by Tubal. So Googie's starting to get short there as well, but Clayton really the short stack now. Jan and Jared have climbed up very nicely.
Looks like Lithuanian friend
Need to
is.
speak to production team too.
I can't see who's got the other cards. I think it might be Marco. I'm not sure.
Cameraman and
I think it's Jared. Jared's holding cards in
Is
his
he?
left hand
Oh, okay.
not today.
and
Yeah,
giving
you're
the
right,
s-
you're right,
giving
you're
the
right.
stare down. And there was blind on blind. The buttons in front of Clayton.
Need to do something about these fucking cheese.
You're right.
Eh?
Why not?
No. They're fucking hard.
Oh, I thought you-
Yeah, I hate those other cheese. What are those other lacquer cheese, man? Soft cheese.
Well, Lithuanian chappie is pulling in the chips, so I'm assuming that was a.
It's actually insane.
A bet and a fold by Jared.
These
Yep.
chairs for this feature table.
Okay, back to the feature table. Manesh Kashev in a small blind here.
All in.
He's moved all in against Ahmed, making a move, steal the blinds.
It's a blind 50.
Yes, 50-50.
Just jamming in, hoping his king high is good.
Looks like some action there.
Waiting their
Clayton's
pre-flop.
all in. It's okay, I can see it on the preview screen. We're good.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out here. Under the gun, Rashid, nothing going.
Snap ball from Jared and Lithuanian chap. Jihan's asked for a count, I think. I must apologise calling him Lithuanian chap, but I'm struggling on pronunciation. I will work on it.
115,000.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've taken a
It's an all
flyer.
in. It's kings versus eights. It'll be up on your screen now.
Oh,
Set
there's
of
an
eights.
8. So whoever got it in with the kings.
Looks like Clayton is on his way.
Yeah,
Show me.
Jan found an 8.
Will you show me?
Like on
Clarkson is eliminated with kings. He's been
So
running really well and playing well.
We're down to 11. We're one away from hand for hand. And hand for hand can be a slow process or a very fast process.
Yeah, it depends.
It's very rarely it's a mediocre
Yeah.
process. Very rarely.
Blinds are 30-50.
Oh, that's it.
So commiserations to Clark and Tallywan. Still on the burner. Still the heater is real, I'm sure.
Yeah, still doing incredibly well.
I just saw there was an 8.
Kings versus
Eights.
eights and
Turn 8.
10-8. Oh shit. That hurts. That's poker.
So they players on this table getting the news. The turn was an 8.
Nuts. Hard in the nuts. It hurts hard in the nuts. Yeah.
So Chibulia in the hijack. Queen 5. No good in the cutoff. Manesh, ace 5.
All in.
Puts it all in.
Okay, Manesh puts it all in. Oh, something to think about? No.
Too much. Clive, nothing. So just round to the big blind now of Rashid. He's got a rag ace.
Can't call with that.
No, he's got 1.5 million, it's 1.2 to call. It's too much. And he'll fold. And there are the chip counts.
First one was very nice. Second one was
You can see nobody really short, 27 bigs. The shortest stack at the table.
20 more minutes. Big blind.
Ahmed at the cutoff, Queen 3 suited.
Raise 210,000.
Gonna raise. Clive with a King 10 suited, thinking.
Replace this thing. Replace this thing.
Yeah,
Oh. I don't think you placed it.
I did.
Clive makes the call.
Went very fast, eh? Hey? Oh, I could even think it was gone.
So 2 to the flop. Queen for Ahmed.
$100,000.
He bets 100,000. Clive comes along. Got backdoor spades, plus he wants to see what the turn develops. That's a great card for Clive.
Like 600, 700. Me, 1.2.
240.
Raise to 240.
Clive snaps, eh? Cheapers. His chips almost beat Ahmed in there. Trying to show extreme strength to Clive, to Ahmed. The river brings it. Action on Ahmed. He got snapped on the turn. Clive looking away from him. Ahmed looking for a towel.
$320.
Sorry?
Win.
320. Call.
Clive just calls on the river. Clive takes down a sizable pot there from Ahmed. Interesting, after he called that he didn't let Ahmed open his hand first. See what Ahmed's raising with. He just announced flush and turned over.
There's a full house.
And no thought to raise. That's why he just flattered. Understand that. But I would have got Ahmed to open his hand first. Manesh folds, action to Ahmed. Jack 6 for Clive in the cutoff. He's already folded. It's round to blind on blind. Edgar's limped in.
Up to 200.
Why not friendly? Why not friendly? Why not friendly?
Check. $220.
That's good.
Chubu will take down that pot.
Good. Got a break or something soon? Oh, this guy.
Sorry?
This guy.
What about?
So there's an all in there.
Yeah, enjoying himself, man. Leave him.
In 14 minutes I'll be going.
He's enjoying himself. Leave
14
him.
minutes I'll be going on the break.
He owes me.
It's like Haggai is all in there.
I said, you're enjoying yourself. Leave you.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Who else has got cards? Jared is folded. The chips are scooped across to Haggai. Ahmed folds under the gun. Clive is going to raise. Ace 10 suited.
Lines?
30-50.
Hadn't seen his cards yet, but he was reaching for chips already.
Raise.
I knew he had a hand.
220.
Chubble, Queen 6 suited in the small blind. Also in hearts, same as Clive has.
tell you, but we, as I said a few days ago, we plan to stay longer for the main event. So I feel like to the win. Okay.
Minesh,
Well done, my dear.
pass me. Thank you.
So Manesh gives up the big blind. So small blind versus the hijack. No help for Tubal. Ace-10 still ahead here. And we'll put the continuation in, and that should end it.
105,000.
Unless he makes a play at Clive again. He's done that before. Much to Clive's annoyance.
I wanna see everything. Now I'm beating you.
Where's the hearts?
Where's the hearts? I get all your stack.
Clive is really chipped up in this last session, as did Ahmed.
Are there 5 there? There are 5 there? 5 there, 6
Hearts come there.
Because I didn't want to upset you, I'll normally call and then you raise it.
Good luck to
So you're
you.
in a good mood, things are going well for you.
I don't think I'm folding on that board. You got it, you got it.
Ace-10.
Hey?
Ace-10. Putting the whole stack in. King 4, 4, 2 done.
Clive with the rockets again.
120.
He's had them a few times.
20,000.
Queen 10 of diamonds for Rashid. You can see Clive is on 3.4 million, and he came to the table with 520.
Call.
Rashid makes the call. Edgar is out the way with the King 7 of diamonds. So he has a hand now. Ace 10 for Tubal.
All in.
Oh, and he moves all in. And Clive's going to tell him, why did you do that, Lighty? And call him off.
Call.
Clive calls.
Ran into it.
Jesus.
I ran into it, says Tubal.
Time in 2 hours, huh? That's the showdown. Time in 2 hours.
And there was a 10 by Rashid. So he'll need some sort of straight draw to get lucky here. Oh my word.
Come on, don't do this to me.
Oh my word, he has found and flopped an up and down against the aces here. Oh, and there's the 6.
Pin. No, man. You're not gonna
Sure, and Tubal pulls a move.
time you do this, man.
Tubal pulls a massive move
Bring all in for.
and gets lucky. Clive is not a happy camper.
2.3.
Always fucking doing this, man. Always. All fucking ways, man. That's short.
How much do I have?
2.3.
Fucking again
2.32.
aces. Why do you fucking go all in? Huh?
3,300,000.
Same hand.
So a big pot going Tubal's way.
Why do you have to
At
go
a
all in
crucial
with ace ten?
time.
What do you think I'm raising with?
No idea.
Obviously, yeah, no
You
idea.
play the best poker and this is what
I
happened.
was going to win all in. And then I had aces.
You have to fucking do it again.
Come on,
What is
Clive.
wrong with you?
You told him you were happy with him. Now you blame him.
Hey?
You told him 2 minutes ago
Every
you were
time he
happy.
does this to me. Every time. Every time.
But Clive, that's what you want, buddy. You want that all in.
I don't want that.
You want that all in. I mean, you just got very, very lucky.
But they always get lucky against me. That's the problem.
Oh, it's just unfortunate.
Look at
That's
that.
why I went all in.
Hey?
He muttered that. That's why I went all in. He said, because you're unlucky.
You okay, then, bro? Right.
Fucking useless.
Okay.
So Clive is just going to calm down. It's a bitter pill to swallow when you get it in with aces versus ace 10. And the person gets lucky on you. We've all been there.
He's got ace 9.
I'm listening to music. I'm not talking to you. I don't talk to anybody.
Raise.
Fucking play well for fucking 2 days. You do that one fucking end. Fucking.
Race
Where
125,000.
these fucking else come to play this game from? I don't know where they come from.
Durban.
I've been showing you the fucking hands the whole time. Hey. How much?
125,000.
Ahmed with a wry smile.
Doesn't even feel bad.
Check.
Unbelievable.
We don't want people like this in these big tournaments. But fucking you know,
160,000.
I agree.
160 to call.
so
Well, you must hear this. I'm going to take his headphones out. You must hear.
Ignoring you guys.
you should hear this, man.
Take it out, take it out. Take one out. Yeah, take one out.
Fucking honestly, what you
give a
doing?
bad beat and not feel bad. And no. We don't want players like this.
You have to fucking do all that shit
Ahmed's
supposed to be
stirring
here.
the pot here.
You fuck off.
Like a naughty schoolboy. You can see the smile on his face. Look at him.
What do you think I'm raising? I've been showing you as well.
Feel sad for him, but you can't feel sorry. I don't trust that.
Very.
I can't trust any poker player feeling sorry. No, you can feel sad, yeah, but not sorry.
No, you're showing you my hands. stupid pig.
Ahmed is really enjoying this. He's
Rather
like a
fucking
naughty
play
schoolboy
outside
there.
the tournament.
And
Yes, not straight.
Start the hand and
Clive is upset and just leave him alone.
Flop and a 7-8-2 board.
I'll show you before, eh?
Raise, a big re-raise.
When a player is upset like that, it's best to just leave them alone.
Take the fucking earphones out. You're lucky he didn't throw his ball at you. Stupid ass.
What do you think?
He's
Nothing, nothing.
Lucky he didn't throw the
There's a
ball.
line for everything, right?
Lucky.
Game. Stop acting like a girl.
Don't do stupid things, I told you that.
Hey, guys,
You pay my buy. When you pay my buy, you can tell me like that.
guys, take it easy, please.
Ahmed with ace 10 on the button.
Raise
Put
to
in the raise.
110.
Clive king 4 suited. He'll fold. Round to Rashid, he's out the way with the 7-3 off.
Stupid pig. Look at that, huh? He can go and fucking complain. Mother of God. What is, I'm showing him my bloody hands every time. I knew he's gonna do
Oh,
it.
that was spectacular.
Hey?
Dealer,
And
you're a
the phone
spectacle
call,
when
ace
to
10
do
against
that.
aces,
You
phone
are
call.
special. He's done so many of those, I promise you. He's like,
There's nothing you can do, man.
I know it's not his fault, but he does them. He's like, it's good for, that's why they put him here. It's good for TV.
Yeah, sure.
How many fucking times you do this to me? Do it early in the tournament so I can fuck off home.
Me, he gives nothing.
Can be
I
poker
just
a
don't
bad
get
name.
beats,
Come
but
on.
I don't get cards.
Can be poker a bad name. Go play, man. Go play something else. Take your 40,000 go to the casino.
50,000 to call.
So Davey off the TDs there, he'll keep an eye on things.
Amp.
Ahmed in the cutoff, raises with the
Raise
ace
to
9.
110,000.
Clive 8-5 off, he'll fold. Rashid's out the way, up to Edgar.
Why not?
Okay, I'm out the blind.
Edgar says,
Okay.
why not? You'll call. So all clubs on the flop, armored with the ace of clubs.
Shabal,
Nothing for
Wow.
Edgar.
take your earphone out. No, take it out.
We're on a break, him come in. Talk to him in a break, man.
Hey?
Talk to him during the break. Many people are watching your brothers. Come on.
I mean,
70.
nothing.
And then Agrano threw his phone on the wall. I haven't done that yet. The best player in the world.
Come on, you're a respectful man, Clive. Come on.
Rashid playing peacemaker.
Can I have some change?
How much did you get from me?
Huh?
How much did you get from me?
You did 220,000. I was counting.
Always cost me this tournament. Always.
On the hand, ask him.
Everybody here see what I'm playing with.
Ahmed.
Take your, hello?
That's fine.
His hand could have been, yeah.
He's moved.
Don't even, so 10 aces.
Baby
Huh?
face. Baby face.
See? I mustn't play aces, but you're right. I should just fold it. Pre-flop, I must fold aces. Pre-flop. That's a fold aces. It ships an ace 10, pre-flop. That's a fold aces.
So pocket jacks here for Manesh.
Raise 220,000.
He raises to 120,000. Ahmed folds, Clive folds. Rashid ace deuce suited on the button. Comes along. Edgar's out the way. Tubal, Jack 9, Queen 9 in the big. It's been a raise and a call. 70,000 to call for him. Into pot of 370, he comes along.
Dead. Completely. Yeah, take it off there. Go for it.
So
Check a bit.
a huge flop here for Rashid. And the jacks of Manesh going to get into some trouble here. He's not going to expect Rashid to have a deuce on the button. It would be believable out of the big blind maybe, but off the button, not going to expect that. The other players are going on a break. Oh, he moves all in and gets snap called. Shows jacks, shows ace deuce.
I knew he's going to do it. I just knew it's going to be him. Okay, don't worry. You can't say anything. Keep quiet. I just knew it's going to be him.
So 2 outs for Manesh. That's not one of them. And Manesh is eliminated.
I'm just on 1 million.
Let's
1 million, count.
1 million, 1.1.
Huh?
Let me see. 1.2. 1.2.
So they're just doing a count back here.
1.290. 1.290.
1.3, there was change of. How much you have? Double check just in case of.
Yeah.
And Manesh is eliminated.
DJ brother, sorry.
Rashid being a bit sport and going across. So when you rejoin us in the break,
Want to see?
it is possible that we are on the final table after that hand.
Sit open.
And welcome back to the GrandWest Casino in the mother city of Cape Town, the beautiful Western Cape. This is your SunBet Poker Tour. This is our 5th stop on the 2nd season of the Nationwide Tour. We're on day 8. It's the high roller event and you've joined us at a very exciting time. We're on the money bubble. There are 10 players left, 5 per table. And 9 players are getting paid. The prize pool of over 3 million, $1 million for first, 49,000 for ninth. So hand for hand is made so that everybody gets an equal chance, 5 on each table. So we'll start with hand 1 on both tables. As soon as both tables have been completed, the dealers will be instructed to deal hand 2 so that no table can slow proceedings down. If there's an all-in and a call, both players will not expose their cards until the tournament director comes there. That is in case there are 2 all-ins and calls on the 2 tables simultaneously. And if that happens, if the 2 players are knocked out, they will share 9th prize together. And it's to give nobody an unfair advantage to rather fold on the other table.
I was supposed to have won there.
So that is basically what hand for hand is.
That is small blind.
So we're going off now.
I'm not playing this game again in South Africa.
Hannes Würgenboom, they're all commenting on the food of Nando's and Machado's that the players were talking about. Dean Berger says the Diamond Boys representing. Yes, they are. Unfortunately, Jody has been knocked out, but Gian is still there.
What do you think I'm racing with?
And Rayan Amamu says, good luck, Rashid. I love you, Dad. So Rayan is Rashid's son. He's online. Very nice.
On the flop, it still happens.
Dad's doing well. He won the Hindenburg tournament, and here he is about to get into the money if he can survive the bubble.
You re-raise for 300, go all in, you can fold, ace 10.
60.
So Clive giving poker lessons now. No, I'm joking, Clive. We was upset. We all calmed down now. Let's move on. It is upsetting when you had a big stack to lose with aces.
Raise up to 200. 2 total.
So pocket 8s here in the small blind for Chubel after Edgar raised. Edgar is 680k behind 11 bigs. He's raised to 200. Chubel is electing to flat here.
2 total.
He may have used his stack. Oh, just as well that he flatted. Goodness gracious. I was going to say he could have isolated, but you never know what the big blind's going to wake up, and the big stack behind has pocket kings.
One. Re-raise up to 500.
Ahmed makes it 500,000. Edgar snap folds.
Call.
Chubel calls. He wants to see if he can find a snowman. Oh, look at that. He flops a full house.
Check.
And he checks. So Chubel has flopped monster here. These are the 2 big stacks on this table. Over 4 million each still.
360.
Both started the hand close to 5 million. Ahmed bets 360. Chubel in with the time card. It's such a great flop for him. Flop a full house. Take his time, flat it off.
720.
Oh, he raises. He min clicks.
720. 720 total.
So he's playing it like he's got 10s or jacks or something like that, or 9s and overpaid to the board. And he wants to find out by clicking Ahmed back. Let's see if Ahmed goes all in here or re-raises him.
2.
Ahmed calls to see what happens on the turn.
Call.
5K there.
So 1 out available for Ahmed because their king was folded. 3 doesn't change anything.
Check.
Tubal checks. There's already 2.7 million in the pot.
Ready? 480 for 8.
Ahmed makes it 480. Tubal's just thinking, how can I get all the money in the middle here?
All in?
He moves all in.
Sorry, why 1 million?
Did he move all in or what did he raise there? He raised to 1 million. He's clicked Ahmed twice. Alarm bells will be going off for Ahmed now. Why is the man just clicking me every time?
Call.
Ahmed calls. Pot is 4.7 million now. They both have an SPR of less than 1. 6 on the river. Tubal goes for it all. He moves all in. He's asked for a count. It's just less than he has. By our reckoning, it's 2.5 million. And Ahmed has 2.9.
2505. 2,505,000. Call.
Ahmed calls. Wow, massive, massive, massive hand. That is almost 10 million to Tubal now. He's on 9.7 million. He got the full double up from Ahmed. And Ahmed is very short stacked now. And Tubal played that well. Those 2 min clicks built the pot, but must have been very scary. And the alarm bells would have been ringing.
I'm a supporter. Yeah, no supporters on the other side. I'm a supporter, yeah.
So 9.7 million and Ahmed down to 5 bigs, 340k, but don't write him off. Look at him to spin that up now. 11 bigs for Edgar, 16 bigs for Clive. Rashid and Tubal very safe there where they are currently.
Yeah. Thanks.
And I'm pretty sure Ahmed was putting him on jacks, 10s, queens, somewhere in that region, the way the hand played out. Maybe 10s or jacks because, or 9s even, because there was no Re-raise from Tubal Pre when
60,000
Edgar
to play.
raised. So Rashid, King Jack under the
Raise
gun.
up to 150. 150. Fold.
Tubal's out the way.
150
Ahmed 8
total.
deuce. He'll fold. Clive Queen 4 in the big.
150 total.
He's out the way.
That's it, small blind 30.
Yeah.
On the outer table, everybody has some chips. There's a hand ongoing there. Marco Nokia versus the Lithuanian international player. So they're waiting for that hand to be completed before they can continue on the feature table. Marco checks on the river. They go to showdown. Queen 10.
That king.
He was chasing a flush. The pot goes across to Marco. So we'll move on to the next hand.
Le chip, il colle, avec les face, il colle. Flop, il ouvre, 8, 4, 4. Ça check. Il y a eu un raise à 200.
60 to play.
Il raise d'Ahmed à 500. Baby face, il colle.
60.
Baby face.
Rashid giving a rundown of that hand in French there.
D'Ahmed, lui, il raise à 700.
Raise up to 150.
No, but I mean the hand. Did you see Ahmed's hand?
Colle.
Wow.
Volant de 8.
So Ahmed on the button after it's been raised by Tubal. Tubal's raised with ace deuce. Ahmed has ace 6 of spades. This could be his moment.
Not lucky.
He's got 310, 5 bigs. He's going to put it in.
All in.
315.
315 all in. 315. Call.
Good luck, brother.
Okay, wait.
Wait.
Tubal is called. So they're waiting. They have to open their hands now. Ace deuce versus ace 6.
Madame était vivante. Dame 2 de cœur.
So straight away, Ahmed flops a 6. He's pretty safe now, 98 to 2%. That'll do it. And Ahmed will get a double up. As I said to you, don't write this man off. There's his double up. He'll move now to, with the blinds, to over 700,000.
60-60.
And start the rebuilding process.
Sorry about that, earlier on. You played the 8s well. I have to give you credit. The ace 10 you played shit. I'm sorry about that. Right? Apologize.
I don't get them all right.
Stealing.
I don't get them all right.
Clive being a gentleman and apologizing to Tubal now.
You played the 8s well.
60 to play. Fold.
A
60.
lot of comments coming online now that has just aired. Gerard Skekkerman says doing a true full Helmuth.
60.
Says Clive's throwing all his
Anymore?
toys out of his cot. Tom Fry says you got donked hard. Andre Rita, come Clive, you know this happens often in the game.
Fold.
A few other comments, just come on Clive, let's play.
Gracias, amigo.
Otra persona de la Olin.
Te debo.
No, tranquilo, hermano. Es familia, ¿eh? Gracias. Eres familia, eres mi hermano, ¿eh?
Gracias, gracias.
No hay un cabrón aquí que me llama aquí en el casino que me pide, sin pedir nada. Hermano, te necesitas alguna cosa, toma 100,000. Que yo soy igual. Ningún hijo de puta voy a hacer la misma cosa. Por eso, Edgar. Es mi hermano.
So we'll move on to the next hand. Chips being shipped across there. We didn't see the outer cameras. We'll get Cliffy in between hands. You must move to the other table while we're waiting on this table. So Ahmed under the gun, 7-4 off. Round 2, Clive. Clive folds.
60.
Rashid folds. Action on Edgar.
Chego raise.
Edgar king 10. He limps in. Chibble with a pocket sixes raises.
Fold.
Edgar gets out the way on the bubble.
Against you.
And Edgar short stack, 10 bigs. He could easily have put that in there, but he's being very cagey here on the bubble. So on the outer table, they're still in a hand there. Quite a hand developing there. There's been a raise by Marco, a call by Jared. Gian in the small blind, thinking about his action. He folds. Haggai folds the big blind. So Marco and Jared involved in the hand. We go to the flop.
10%.
Flop is Queen A6 Jack. It's gone check, check. Quickly to the river, checked again.
Whatever percentage you want to give me as a share in your slot. Yeah. Then
Pocket fours. The fours are good. And Jared will take down that hand. You can see on the no C-bet from Marco anything. This is the bubble and people are being very cagey. So we should get the all clear to deal the next hand on the feature table. Ahmed will be in the big blind.
Et vous êtes dans le mail ou pas?
On a joué au blackjack, c'était bien.
60 to play.
Sympa d'avoir de l'appui là, c'est sympa.
Clive under the gun, 10-6.
60.
Pocket kings for Rashid.
150.
Makes it 150.
To 150.
Edgar's a snap folder. Tribbles out the way.
Total.
Ahmed with an ace. 10 bigs. Snap fold. Not getting involved. Rashid will take in that hand. We'll switch to the outer table to see how far they are in their hand.
King Kong.
All right, they're shuffling already for the next hand, so we can come back to the feature table.
I have to say I had King King. Yeah.
They're waiting on both tables.
say he's quite sure that I have to show everybody. So I tell you, for the King Kong. I mean,
King Kong.
60 to play.
So Rashid under the gun now, 6 deuce.
no King Kong.
Edgar folds, 10-9 suited. Normally he'd play that ace king for Chubble.
Call.
He just limps in, looking to create action. Ahmed in the small with ace deuce. Will he fall for the trap? I don't think so.
All in.
He does. He goes for it. And Chubble has set the trap here.
6-6. Fold. Call.
Chubble calls. We wait for the TD.
Good luck, guys.
Ace deuce at risk for Ahmed. If you can get lucky here, he will be well over the million mark and out of the danger zone from the bubble. Queen 7-9 flop. There are 2 outs available to Ahmed. 3 no help. So 2 or a 2 only. The 8 is there. Ahmed is eliminated on the bubble. So we will be going to final table. And we will go on a short break while they move everybody and set the final table.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
And welcome back to the GrandWest Casino in the mother city of Cape Town, the beautiful Western Cape. This is our final table of the 40k buy-in, the High Roller. It's your SunBet Poker Tour brought to you by CardStream, hosted by Monster Jam Poker. We are on the 8th day of the nationwide tour, the 5th stop in the second season. So everybody's in the money. The money bubble burst just before the break. Ahmed Karim was eliminated by Tubal Chetty. Tubal limped ace king and Ahmed went all in with ace deuce. Tubal called him and took him out, but it was a big hand before that between the two of them that set it up. Tubal had pocket eights, Ahmed had pocket kings, and the flop came down 4-4-8. Tubal played it very well from there in and managed to get all the chips and a full double up. So in seat 1 from Lithuania, Davidos Vitunskas, 2,075,000. Seat 2, Marco Nokia, 4,345,000. Seat 3, Yehan Richards, 2,920,000. Seat 4, Jared Jardine, 1,810,000. Seat 5, Rashid Amamu. This is his second final table. He won the Hendon Mob tournament, 2,995,000. Seat 6, Haggai Dayani, 1,895,000. Seat 7, Edgar Antizana, 650,000. Seat 8, Clive Kikia, 760,000. And in seat 9, your overwhelming chip leader, Tubal Chetty, 10,205,000 chips. So we're looking forward to an exciting final table.
C8 Clive, 760,000.
Gary's just going through the last formalities there.
10,200,000.
Can I make a small comment, please?
You can say whatever you want.
3 millions.
Just a reminder about the telephones on the table. Please just adhere to the rules. We appreciate it. No food, drinks on the table provided. If you want to use your phone, go to the rail. And the really, really good news is we're packing up the bagging and tagging at 45. Okay, where the button?
Oh.
Button is on seat 9 as all final tables start.
And what time tomorrow?
Okay. David tells me, Dave, confirmed 44 minutes of bag. Thank you, confirmed. Back at 11, yeah?
So we will finish this level, which is 44 minutes left. Then we will bag and tag, and it will start at 11 o'clock.
Others in seat 9, small, big. David's
36th.
And Nick Gara coming to wish everyone good luck as well. The big fat duck, as he's known affectionately, his online name.
44 minutes and we'll bag it. Good luck, everybody.
So we're off and running. Philip is the dealer. Blinds are posted.
Fuck the King Destroyer.
This side.
I'll have a drink.
And off we go. Blinds are still 30,000, 60,000, big blind ante of 60 as we were completing the level. Ian starts the final table with ace king of hearts. Under the gun, he's got 48 bigs.
Raise up to 140.
He raises to 140,000.
140. So 140.
Rashid will let go of the ace-6 off in the middle of the field there. Haggai folds. Quickly round to Clive.
140.
Clive, king-5 of diamonds. He'll fold to the under the gun raise. Tubal on the button. King-Jack. He's going to make the call.
140 total. 140 total. 80 more.
So Tubal has made the call. Marco in the big blind gives it up. He's not getting involved there.
It's not today. It's a normal issue.
So we'll go two-way to the flop on the first hand of the final table. Oh, and there's a king and a jack for Tubal. This is going to spell trouble for Gian.
100.
He continues for 100,000. Tubal raises to 200. This has been his style when he's flopped big.
Call.
He min clicks back. Three on the turn is going to hurt him even more because he's got ace king.
600.
So kings and threes. He's got the heart flush draw as well.
Call.
All in and call. So 12 outs for Gian. 12 outs one time, 24% chance basically, 34 there on the screen. If you can see, oh, and he dinks the ace on the river. He finds the ace on the river, and Gian gets a big double up. He was not looking in good shape, and that is the first knock that Tubal has taken. He's been the one dishing it out to everybody.
258.
And he will shed some chips to Gian.
2.5.
That was, you know, he had outs, but that was a brutal river for Tubal. But as I said, he's been giving a few along the way. And the poker gods have a way of balancing these things out over the long run. Andre Reda says, well done, Clive. Takes a big man to apologize. Clive has spoken to Tubal, and the oil has been poured on to the waters to calm things. So Tubal got it in good there. Flopped big. All the money went in on the turn. Finds the ace on the river for Gian, and he gets a big double up. So that should move Gian is going to be well up there now. That was he had 2.9 million at the start of the hand, so full double up. He's going to be just under 6 million if you include the blinds and antes. So exciting hand there. First hand.
I missed a big hand already, you're telling me.
Massive hand, first hand. Ace king of hearts, Gian raised under the gun. Tubal called him on the button with king jack. The flop came down, king jack.
Wow.
King jack 3. The turn was another 3, which brought the second heart. And Gian had the heart draw. He put it all in. Tubal called him with the 2 pair, ace on the river to make a bigger 2 pair.
Oh, wow.
Raised.
And that was a big pot because Gian had started with 2.9 million chips, so he's just under 6 million now. Clive moves all in from the hijack with pocket 8s after Haggai opened with ace 9.
Full.
You see Gian now on 5.9 million chips.
760.
760. That's all right. I fold.
Fold.
Call.
Clive had pocket 8s. They were shown to the table because it was shown, and he takes in the hand. And Arnold Lowe says, I love watching SA Poker. Well done to the commentary. So, Arnold, let us know where you're watching from if you say you love watching SA Poker. If you're watching from inside South Africa or outside.
I can just put the 400 in the middle.
Not at this stage.
See Clive and Jabal big mates again now, which is good.
Yeah, they've kissed and made up.
Push them in the front and come back and pump.
See, 500 gives you the same information.
And then you probably read it out, but Andrew Reader said, well done, Clive.
Same information.
Takes a big man to apologise.
Yeah, no, I said that they'd poured oil on troubled waters and everything was smoothed over, and you can see it there.
Well, he went in and apologised to every single player on the staff, by the way, as well.
Good on Clive.
Yeah.
So ace queen for Rashid. And his boy Rayan is
Up
been
to
railing him
130.
and sending his
Nice.
dad support.
130.
Oh, yes. He said this is the final table.
Yeah.
You answered that,
130.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, I did. And a little earlier, he had sent another comment to his dad that I read out. And then in the break, I saw Rashid, and I said, "Your son is sending you support and love."
Good. Nice.
He showed me a photo of his boy.
Lovely.
132 turn. Fold.
So Rashid gets that through, flashes the ace queen, takes down the hand. And the players have just seen, the viewers have just seen the exit of Ahmed, and Sashan says, "Oh no, Ahmed, well played. Enjoyed watching you play."
Yeah, you just got unlucky. Jabal played that set of eights very well.
He played it very, very well.
And I think Ahmed would be the first one to admit that and compliment the youngsters. So.
Maybe as Nando's is the next step. Yes! Yes, a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, good.
60 to play. Raise up to 125.
Just 36 minutes.
Yeah, but it's got nothing, no cards. A skill in surviving.
So Haggai's raised here again.
Bubble.
King Queen this time. Last time Clive jammed eights on him.
125.
This time Clive flat calls. You see Chubble is down to 7.3 after that hand with
25.
I think now.
Gian.
No, I lost 2.5.
Yeah, you lost
2.5.
So everybody at the table is guaranteed 49,000 rand, Clive. Clive.
Prepare and then
Clive on your mind now, guys.
Yeah, he's driving me bloody mad. Sorry, man.
All good.
125 tutor.
It was all the talk out there. Yeah, 49k and $1 million on top.
Yeah, and any one of these stalwarts will be deserving of their picture with that trophy.
Call.
Rashid has already picked up one trophy this week.
Ciao bet.
So Rashid came along in the big blind while we were talking with the ace-4. Clive's ace-jack is still ahead.
Check. Ciao bet.
So round to Haggai.
Check. Ciao bet. Check.
Checked all the way around.
Ciao bet.
5 doesn't change anything. Clive's ace-jack still well in front. Rashid now going to represent that blind range and bet that. It's a good
175.
spot for him there. Gets rid of
175.
Haggai straight away. Round 2, Clive.
The one thing Clive can't do is fold, I was going to say, but that's a bit of a tight fold for me. What do you think?
Yeah, I think Clive is in chip preservation mode now, and he's folded on the turn there with Rashid representing that blind range, and Clive having no draws or anything, and just the ace high. So I think he's going to play it a bit snug. So there is the trophy for this event. High roller winner, GrandWest 2023.
So 60 to play.
Mr. Antonzana to act under the gun.
And he's on 10 bigs, guys. He's looking for spots.
60.
Clive, after taking down that hand going over the top of Haggai's open, has got 15 bigs. Tubal, of course, still very comfortable, even though he lost close to 3 million in that hand.
Up to 130. 130.
Ace King.
Gian has got to play this, huh? And he's certainly got a free bet this.
It's the same two players again, and it's Ace King for Gian last time. He's got Ace King again.
You're going to get tricky here, flat this.
Call.
He does.
130.
Gerald has no choice but to fold those. That's what she got.
130 total.
Haggai.
70 more.
9-6 off. He'll fold. So Gian getting tricky here.
And it would appear they're not tricky enough.
Yeah, and tricky has hurt. Tubal has flopped 2 pair.
Check.
On check, check.
Another spade would be interesting. No.
Ciao bet. Ciao bet.
Tubal checks again.
We check.
Gian checks behind.
Ciao bet.
That is going to kill all the action. When he bets 200 now, he won't get Gian to pay him off. He needed Gian to hit an ace or a king on the turn or river to get paid.
Well, I think Gian could have won this pre-flop.
Yeah, definitely. If he 3-bet, it would have been over. I'm talking post-flop. He pays off with the ace high. And he'll see the 2 pair. And he'll just slide his card gently into the muck.
And now he'll be thinking, I should have raised that pre-flop.
Yep, should have 3-bet. I understand trying to mix it up and get tricky, but...
to be balanced.
Yeah.
Obviously the balance was out on that one.
They're all quiet and serious. I don't know what tables are still going on outside there, guys.
Well, I think day 1A of the main event is going on. They play to level 15 or a percentage, I think, whichever comes first. And there was a satellite, but I think that's finished. Of course, there's the 5K turbo as well.
Is that busy going as well?
I don't know how busy it is, but I know the 2 French guys were looking to jump into it.
60.
Yeah, it's designed to be available for anybody that hasn't got anything on, that's bust out of another tournament, whatever, can jump in and still have some poker, especially those that are staying here in the hotel and that and have really got nowhere else to go. It's that or going to the casino, and some of them have said it's cheaper to play the tournament than jump into the casino.
Yeah, right, than that. I've been to the casino with a few of these guys in the past.
So pocket aces for Rashid. From the
Raise
button,
up to
and I
125.
expect him to raise the button. Standard raise.
125 total.
Haggai nothing.
Giving you a walk.
I was giving you a walk, he says to Edgar. Edgar says, I got nothing. Rashid says, I've got the bullets.
Wow. I'm not bad. I'm not bad. You guys have bloody radars, you know what I mean? Rashid. Danger, danger, danger.
So guys, you normally put me under the kosh on this. Who's your pick to win this one?
Switch my microphone back on.
sorry, I didn't see you
No,
turned
no.
off
I
there.
just blowed my nose, having a sneezing fit over
No,
there.
I didn't have ace 10.
Oh, shit.
You lucky?
I think it would be easy to pick Jabal, but I'm not
62
going to
play.
pick him.
You crack them, I'll tell you well done. Did you fold ace 10?
I think
You didn't have ace 10. Oh, I thought you said you had ace 10.
that Marco Nokia
60.
or Gerald Jardine will win it. My dark horses. One of the youngsters. There you go.
Okay, so you're going for the new blood.
Raise. Up to 145.
Ah, interesting. I wonder.
145.
Go look at that list. Like you say, it's easy to go for the big stack. But I think Rashid is playing well. I don't know if he can do the double, but definitely he'll be in the mix. And I think don't discount Gian. He's been running well.
Okay, we shall see.
3 raise. Up to 350. 350. 350. 350 total. Okay, fold.
Easy game. So I didn't actually get a timing clock on this. So I don't know if we've got a moving camera still. I think we've got a roving camera out there.
Everything is fine?
We'll get a quick shot of how long's left on the timing clock.
All right.
We will stop 10 minutes before the actual time, and there'll be a draw for 3, 4, or 5 hands,
Yeah, the first
and
one
then
we're all on the final table
we'll
already.
take it from there.
60.
25? Bounty, yeah. 30k bounty. 30k or? 30. 25. 30.
The 3 final tables this week? 3 final tables.
Well, the first one doesn't count.
60 to play.
Fuck, I'm on 2 final tables. I did second.
60 to play.
Still no money.
Marco, 2 final tables, still no money. Okay.
60.
I don't know what he considers no money. Is
He's
it?
guaranteed just under 50 grand.
How much have you got there?
So Gian asking how much that guy's got, I think.
Up to 140.
140 is the bet from Gian.
140.
Oh, Queens for Jared here.
Okay, so here's incoming. Between 2 of the players we've picked.
Raise announced.
3 raise.
Come in big. Pot size bet here, 300, maybe more. What's he got behind?
1.7.
400.
400,000, yeah.
It's a big bet that.
Rashid out the way.
400.
Hagai. King 9 suited.
On the trophy.
A short think about it. Round to Clive.
400 total.
Clive will be out the way.
4-2 for Jabal. Back
For
to
total.
Jihan.
Fold.
Jihan gives it up.
Straight away, eh?
And what played Jared? Jihan not being stupid there, not getting excited. And a good little pick up there.
I see it on TV anyway, so.
Said you'll see it on TV anyway.
Queens. Ladies. Dama. Very familiar. Do you know what happened to the ladies when the king show ups, huh? They get screwed.
Rashid with jokes.
$62 play. Raise.
So Marco raises with the ace-8.
Up to 135. 135. 135.
So everybody folds around to Tubal.
Tutor.
Tubal with pocket jacks.
Re-raise.
He re-raises to 300. So it's a small re-raise.
Re-tutor.
Might make Marco see the flop.
He's looking for a flight. Rajiv looking for a flight. Rajiv,
See,
why don't you take my helicopter? Take my helicopter. So you got to fly to Joburg first.
Call.
Yeah, just to put
so
it
with
in,
that small re-raise, Marco's price, he's coming in to see if he can pick up a flush draw. There's only one heart there. The jacks won't like the 2 overcards. Dribble out of position in the small blind. He's 3-bet. He must continue. He puts in a sizable continuation, yeah.
480. Fold.
And Marco's out the way. And well played to Tubal, and he'll take down that hand. You can see him scooping up there.
Drink your water, brother? No.
So the button will move to Tubal. And Gian will be under the gun. A view down from the viewing lounges. You can see a number of people railing on the other side, and I would imagine there's some railing from this side as well.
Button is on you.
Oh, it's on me.
So button on Tubal. Gian under the gun. So ace-10 for Gian under the gun.
62 play.
He'll fold the ace-10 from early position. Ace-9 for Jared. And he's also saying that both of them being very snug from early position, not wanting to play on the full table with those hands from early. Haggai's out the way with pocket 2s for a similar reason. Clive in the cutoff with a king-7 of hearts. He gets rid of that. Tubal on the button. 6-5. He'll put in the raise using the button. He's back up to over 8 million.
155, tutor.
Okay, and Davidas has picked up pocket 10s here. He's got 1.9 million.
Call.
He flat calls the raise. Marco with ace-jack to a raise and a flat caller. Might look to squeeze here. I expect him to. He would normally do that. Let's see. So he raises to 300. Puts in the 3-bet. That'll get rid of Tubal.
Difference between the blinds.
Tutor.
Oh, and Tubal
Re-raise.
re-raises, making a move on Marco. Davidas moves out of the way with the 10s.
1 million tutor.
And maximum pressure being put here by Tubal with 5-6. He expected Marco to make the squeeze there once Davidas called, and he's made a move. Marco has a hand here with ace jack, and he has to consider this. But it's against the chip leader. And he folds it. He's not happy about it. And Chubel is playing. He is making some strong moves. So very strong play by Chubel there, using the stack and the position. Not afraid to put a million chips over the line. And you could see the annoyance on Marco's face. He wasn't happy with that.
Over eager there. Yes, never is.
So Philip will deal the next hand. Jared will be under the gun.
60 to play.
10 deuce. Those will go back to the dealer.
60.
Round to Rashid. 5-7 of diamonds. In the middle of the pack, yeah, so a lot of players to get through, but he's electing to raise it.
140.
Raise up to 140.
Makes it 140 to go. So 140 is the raise from Rashid. Haggai with pocket sixes.
140.
He's going to call behind. Round to Clive.
Okay, foul in.
Clive moves all in with AK. Chubel's out the way. Davidas out the way with pocket twos. Marco folds. Back to Rashid now, who's making a move with a 5-7.
$860.
So Rashid with a 5-7.
What's counting? 7.
760, sorry.
Calculators,
He's
bro.
asked for a count.
760 only. Okay, fold.
He folds, and Haggai will fold his sixes, and Clive will pick up the plus 430k. So nice hand by Clive, picking up the plus 430k, getting it all across the line. So we'll move on to the next hand. Rashid will be under the gun now. 10-6 off.
60 to play. $60.
Haggai will
60.
fold. Edgar with 10-9 suited. He's got 8 big blinds. He's looking for a better spot.
60.
Clive, still counting chips in. Folds. Chubel with the 3 deuce. He's out the way. Davidas folds as well.
60.
Marco with ace 7 on the button.
Raise up to 150.
Makes it 150. Gian with the queen jack in the small blind. Folds, and it's
150
only
total.
Jared left. Jared with the same hand, ace 7. See what he elects to do with this. So Jared's still thinking.
One.
He owes one time bank.
Call.
Where's this one from? Where's this one from? Normal one. Where's the
Sure,
important
bet.
one?
So all hearts, and Marco has the ace of hearts. No heart for Jared, and nothing for him on that flop.
One that's showing one sign. Right? What do you think? This is not allowed.
That's not allowed.
So Jared thinking.
On the plane. It's in my
Can't you
bag.
collect it when you come back?
I don't know actually.
Which airport? Which airport?
Joburg.
160.
No, but for 8 months I've traveled for 10 years up and down.
Marco bets.
To India.
Jared's led in for 160.
And they found my bag there, but I had some fruit. I forgot I had some fruit in my bag. So they saw all these round things.
Oh.
So then they took
Marco
the ball
double
out.
checking. Yes, I've got the ace of hearts.
Cricket ball, soccer ball, rugby ball.
Raise. Up to 450. 450 total.
And he puts the raise in. And without a heart in his hand, there's not much Jared can do there.
Fold.
Folds.
We're big. We're nice.
Squeezy, squeezy.
One card. Jake. One card.
I'll double cap, but that's more I can get him.
Ended up getting the one-time card from Jared. So Jared led in
60
there,
to play.
but just got repopped because Mark was holding the ace of hearts.
Alright.
Everybody
60.
folds round to Clive.
60. Raise. Up to 160. 160.
Triple raises to 160.
Fold. 160.
Jan, ace 8 on the button will fold. Jared pocket
160
10s
total.
though.
Yeah, it's more.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Like tomorrow. I will go to the thing tomorrow on that bus and all that. Now I won't have time now. Yeah.
So Jared in the tank,
Re-raise.
re-raises.
Up to 400. 400
He makes
total.
400,000. Now Chubel hasn't wanted to fold when he's raised.
Okay, fold.
He does this time. Respect for Jared.
Had one of those.
Well, we'll draw for hand. First, I got 3, 4, and 5. Anybody calls a 4 or 5 this day? Just joking.
So they're going to go draw for 3, 4 or 5 hands.
Let's ask Rashid to draw for us.
That's a mistake.
No pressure, Rashid.
It's a mistake. It's definitely a 5.
Damn, so much pressure on me.
So it's 3, 4, 5.
3, 4, 5.
Edgardo, habla una.
Two. Now 3.
Left.
Right, guys, so can I ask, so this is hand number 1 here, hand number 2, hand number 3. Edgar, will you please put the button in your bag?
Where's the... Oh.
So 3 hands.
When you guys do get your bags, please, today I want you to write your name, surname, MVG number, and your seat number on the bag. If you don't know what seat number you're in, ask the dealer, they will tell you. Okay. Enjoy. 63 hands.
Okay, last 3 hands.
Rashid, well done. Hold it.
It's the teamwork. I was going for the left, to be fair with you. I think Edgardo as well, no? You told me izquierda?
Maybe. Yeah.
So hand 1 of the 3.
Get anything, man. Come on.
Okay, all in.
Edgar moves all in with the 7s.
500 all in.
It's moved in for 500.
5. Full.
Everybody folds. Round to the blinds now. Rashid's out the way. Only Haggai in the big, and he's got 9-6 off.
Ace or 9.
So I'm back again, Mark.
Yeah, Gatsby saw you out there helping.
We just drawn and it's got 3 hands, so the button will be on Edgar when we finish. Daniel says, is the stream delayed at all? I know normally abroad the stream's delayed like 30 minutes, but the commentary is live. Is that the same here? Well, I can tell you exactly what happens. Is when we watch it 100% live in a secure room and environment on a secure equipment. And then we mix it all together and we put it in the box in the computer, and then it is sent out 30 minutes later. So everything is done live and then sent out on a 30-minute delay. So there you go. And that's kind of an industry standard. There are variations to that thing. But there we go. So no dropouts this evening, Mark. I think it's been pretty
yet.
steady away.
Yep.
We've got well, the clock is now finished. Of course, we've got 3 hands to play. And once those 3 hands are played, the players will bag and tag, and they'll be back here for 11 a.m. tomorrow local time. We will stream from 11 a.m., which will mean, of course, you'll see the pictures out there at 11:30. And Mark will sign off momentarily, but I'd like just to thank everybody who's watching. Don't forget to hit the like button before you go to bed, and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. And from me, it's good night, and Mark will see you through to the last couple of hands.
Right, so pocket 6 is raised by Chibble Chetty under the gun. Marco has woken up with pocket queens, and they've had a bit of history here already on the final table.
Up to 420.
Chibble pulled a big move on Marco.
420.
So it would be ill-advised if he tried the same again.
For 20 total.
Around to Haggai, ace-9 in the small blind. Edgar out the way, 6s now for Chubal. It's 3-bet to 420.
3.35.
3.3 plus that.
All in.
Oh, all in.
You can use all these.
He's tried the same move again on Marco. Marco has a proper hand this time. The first time he had ace-jack and Chubal had 5-6 off. It was exactly the same scenario. Chubal raised, Marco 3-bet, Chubal moved all in. Same scenarios, raised with 6s, Marco's 3-popped with queens. At some point Marco's going to take a stand, and as Gary's saying here next to me, I don't know how he can fold this. His biggest problem is there are so many short stacks, but he calls.
Cards plus.
So misstep here by Chubble. Good luck to both gentlemen. And there's a queen in the window. That pretty much does it. Running cards only. Quads. Quads and done. And Marco gets a huge double up. And that's going to set him up for what Gary had said tomorrow. He picked him as one of the youngsters to do this.
376.
He wants to give it to me.
376.
Massive hand.
I folded it. I'm thinking about that.
376.
How bad I've been running the whole series. Once in 3 days doesn't feel bad, you know?
Right time.
All in pre, all in pre.
So they'll count out the chips. And a massive amount of chips go Marco's way. That's going to put Marco around 8 million.
I don't think so.
And Chubble is down to 4.7 million.
Like I haven't been these shit situations like that.
Don't do streets.
Like that shit turns me like a 9 or a 5.
He was trying to use the big stack and get people to fold.
You know? But not this time.
But you have to be a little bit selective.
You just full bet like, on the sides.
Right. 62 play. Last hand. 60.
So this is the last hand. We played 2.
Thank you, poker.
Look, I was about to fold, but now it feels like a poker bet. Oh,
Everybody folding, nobody wanting to get involved on the last
This
hand.
amount, eh? I'm not coming back tomorrow. Got a flight tomorrow. It's going to be this amount.
with tomorrow.
360.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're lying.
Raise up to 170.
Rashid raises.
170.
Yeah, and I just hit the flop and I go fucking bananas.
Hagar out the way. Clive. Queen deuce in the big blind.
Call.
Makes the call. Defends his big blind on the last hand. So queen for Clive. Nothing for Rashid.
Show bet.
Clive checks. Should induce Rashid to continue.
150.
He continues with 150.
Thought it could have been like ace jack or ace queen.
Yeah. I couldn't snap fold.
You fold, yeah.
Ace king I probably just fold.
Even ace king you can fold.
Would you have
Raise.
Clive re-raises.
when I clicked and you made it a null?
Up to 425.
I made it a million.
Yeah.
425 to turn.
You're so fucking lucky, man. You're the one lucky.
The last hand.
Yeah, show me. I know you're lucky. Show the kicker. Show it. It's the last time we're going to see that shit anyway. Huh?
See it later.
Okay, I'll start. No, saw it later.
I'll start a WhatsApp group.
Big
That's what
blind.
I'm saying. You're fucking lucky.
Big blind.
Yeah, it's finished.
So that is the end for tonight.
My mistake.
So Gary has already signed off on behalf of all the other tech boys at the back. We will see you at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.